Hi traders, welcome to our live trading session video and thank you for joining the Master the Markets team today and supporting us in our mission to spread the truth of trading and help you achieve consistent performance. It is Tirunal Pania, founder of Master the Markets Illustrious Conference and the Traders Open Day. So here we are taking a look at the cable on the 1 hour chart. I've got my daily time frame as well. Remember that I have mentioned this about in the previous video on time frame correlation. I would urge you guys to look for it, but so far what we can see over here is this small bar that is forming here on the cable over here, as you can see. Let me see if I can actually push this aside, maybe over here. Now that would be a bit more clearer for you guys right now, so let's see that one there. So is this bar that I am taking a look at. Let me see if I can push it a bit more to... maybe yeah, that's much more better, isn't it? Let's do it that way. Right, so if you can see this bar here that is forming today, this is the bar that is represented by all these 12, 14 bars at the moment, okay? Just one bar on the daily, which is all these different bars on the 1 hour, okay? So eventually, when the close of the day will be 24 bars because it's 1 hour, isn't it? Not traders. So as I mentioned before, what we are looking for is this blue line is my opening price, is on the left hand side over here, the over Chelsea bar. And right now, of course, it hasn't closed. That's why the close is fluctuating. Okay, this one here is the current close, but of course, it will fluctuate as the price is traded throughout the day.
If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and smash that like icon. If you haven't joined our channel yet, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications immediately when we post up quality content like this, and especially to get our live trading updates sent directly to your phone.
Now, in terms of what we look for is we're looking to capture the BRO, the bigger range from the open. So how do we do that? How do we check on the probabilities towards that? Is what I mentioned in my previous video. I first look for a breakout and then I look for a retracement, which is what we call pattern recognition, which is what we have talked about in our previous live trading session videos. So as of now, I am actually getting a pattern that fits us, which is a breakout and then this 2-bar retracement back to my stretch line. Okay, so that's what I'm having. So what I will do now is, where you can see the blue line is where my pending order is to go enter, and then my stop loss will be basically at the low of this bar. But if this bar turns out to be a red bar at the end of this 1 hour, then what I will do is I will look to bring my entry a bit more lower to the high of this. The reason for that is because we always like to get in points where people do not expect. That's what we professionals, we always do, okay, for an earlier entry. But for now, I'll keep it in here. I'll check at the end of the hour, then we'll see also how the trade carries on. My target is going to be here, and that's based on range, which we have also talked about in our previous videos. Any terminology that you do not understand here, feel free to go and look at our Trader Starter Pack video series called Beginner and Advanced content there, and also helps you diversify your portfolio if you are investing in other asset classes as well. Okay, so I'll leave you guys over here. I will pause it over here and then we'll resume once this bar closes at the end of the hour and we analyze it further together. Okay traders, so as you can see over here, we have this bar that has formed now. So there you go, that's a red seller bar which has not gone in our direction, so we are not triggered yet. So what we can do, as I had mentioned before, we can actually change the order. So if you take a look over here, we got a resting order over here, right? So now we can change that. So let me just modify or delete the order. We actually go through all of this. Let me actually delete that. Let me do it one more time for you guys as well. So let me go to trading, go to new order over here, and then we can do one block which I need to change. pending order, buy stop. Now what we do is we do it for the high of that bar. Of course, as I mentioned before, if you're not sure about all these odd types, we teach that all in Traders Basecamp package. The high is 3734, so 3735 to take it out. 1 pip spread 13736. Okay, 13736 is what we are looking for. And then the low is 13712. So I will put my stop loss for that. And then the target remains the same for the range, which is 1.3759. Okay, so that's all we have done here.
For those of you who are unsure of any of the terminology or the concepts in this video, watch our free Trader Starter Pack 5-day video course as shown in Empire Cinema. It is educational, entertaining, and covers basics and advanced content with cross-transferable principles for trading and investments. It pertains to both beginners and intermediate traders, all dedicated towards helping you achieve consistent performance. Go ahead and register for it on the link below.
So let me go through that with you. So we are putting the stop loss for the low of the bar, which is that red bar here. The entry comes actually more earlier to the high of this bar, and the range is then, okay, the target is here. Okay, so why have we done that? Because this is now a red bar. It looks like it's going down, right, traders? Of course, now if it reverses, if this bar reverses and does that, that gives us more higher probability that we'll keep going north towards our target. That's why we moved our entry down. If it was a green bar, I would have still kept it here, because that's what everyone will be thinking of. There's a green bar is going to go up, and then you can get caught in between, and you can then start to take a realized loss. So that's what we're doing. So it's all thought of. We do a lot of bar projections as well, because we do know what are the different 4 types of bars that can form every 1 hour as well. So it's highly quantified, systematic, very methodological. So I'll see how this carries on. I'll leave this order here. I'll pause the video here, and then we'll see how that carries on into the next hour. As you can see now, traders, you can see that at the moment we have been triggered into this trade. So let me just move this blue box here, right, so you can see it more clearly. Then you can see that this green bar has now reversed. You see, as I said, we projected for that bar. That's why we put our entry into here as well, because now it's turned around. Now it's got a very high chance of getting to our target. So that's why now we will trail it for the low of every bar, because there's no reason for it now to actually come back further down. Okay, if it does come back further down, that means all it means is that this bar that has turned around at the moment, it's not true volume coming in. Okay, that's how you can see. Another thing also, we do know the stats that 70% to 80% of these bars will fulfill their range within 3 p.m. okay, in UK time. All right, so we know that stats as well. So what I will do now is, you can see we are in just very small tiny profit at the moment. What I'll do now is I will trail the stop, very little trail, there's not much to trail, but we will do it consistently to train our mind. So you see over here low 13712, 13 actually we can trail it to, so I'll just trail it to 13713 at the moment. Just a very tiny trail, we can't do anything much. And also do remember that this is all unrealized profit. It's not realized yet, so we cannot take that as actually our profit. So have the patience as well. Some of you might think, oh, there's some profit, and if it comes all the way, why am I really holding on to it? Have the patience, trust in your plan, because you've tested that before, and you also understand it intellectually as well, why you're doing what you're doing as well. So it's a series or range of steps. Of course, if you guys got any questions at all on any of this, feel free to reach out to us on a one-to-one session. And you can do that by clicking on the link below. So what I'll do now, I'll pause this video, and then we'll take a look at it at the end of the hour. Okay, traders, so as you can see now the trade has progressed. Now we are going on further in our direction that we want. So now what we do is we can move this stop loss to trail it to the low of this bar. As I said, every hour the low of the bar, because we are not looking for any other order route for this today, because time has passed and it also has done its retracement, and whatever price that is doing, the volume for it should be supporting it and not doing anything else. And also by 3 p.m. usually it should get to its target. Now it's a little bit more than 3 p.m. so we have to be cautious of that as well. So let me just do and trail it to the low of that bar, 137.31. So that's what I will do, 137.31. Now you can see how we have reduced our loss, even if it does go against us, just to 5 pips. You see, 36 to 31, just 5 pips only that we will lose if it does go against us now. Other than that, as of now, we have an unrealized profit. Remember, this is not your profit yet. Unrealized profit of 102 pounds. Okay, so that's what we do have. We will follow our plan and we'll see how this comes along. I'll pause the video here and then let's see how it carries on into the next 1 hour. Okay, traders, as you can see now, the trade has progressed. Now you can see that this bar itself, we did trail our stop loss to here, but this bar itself has stopped us out now for a very small loss. So you can see over here, let's go into account history. You can see all the trades so far, and you can see that got a small loss here of 50 pounds. So that's how we do it in real time. We ensure that our losses are small and that our wins are much bigger. Okay, you can see that the wins are at least about 2 or 3 times more than our losses. Okay, so that's all so far for January. So far, what are we doing? We're up 450. So we'll continue to see and wait patiently for our setups before we take them. Okay, I guess you learned as much as possible on this great live trading session video, and you see how we are looking through the markets in real time as professional traders. And as we always say, till the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.
If you want to get notified every time we put a video up, especially on our live trading update videos, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications icon. This will get the YouTube algos to kick in and for you to join us in our mission to spread the truth of trading further, so that traders like you can benefit from our videos to trade like a master, achieve consistent performance, and change lives.